This one looks really
All right.
Be careful.
Here I go.
First of all, motivate.
All right, let's do this.
Leave this to me. Of course.
Armor crusher. Ow.
Right.
It wasn't too bad. Anyway,
Analyze
detect.
enemy attack patterns. I've got it.
Geyser Dovin R.
Onward.
You know what? I have these battle scopes. They're really cheap at the market.
Of course.
And then Aster Flare.
Aster Flare.
Let's move.
One more.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, understood.
Ow.
Unforgivable.
Oh.
Leave this to me.
Radiant Blade.
Blade of light. Come.
That's actually probably not the best idea. And Reen's dead.
Okay.
You know what? She's got,
Keep it up, everyone.
Emma's got something better for this. So I'll leave it to her.
It's my turn.
Get back up.
Blessing of the moon.
Thanks.
Oh no.
I wasn't strong
Well,
enough.
this is going swimmingly.
Okay. Keep it up, everyone.
Of course.
I can barely keep
Blessing
up.
of the moon. You have my thanks.
I won't give up.
Arc Slash.
My turn.
Okay, give me that.
Here goes. Overdrive.
Ooh, there we go. Alright, a little better. Let's go with another Arc Slash.
Now.
An opening. Leave this to me.
True armor break. No. Earth Cleaver.
Ah! Now's our chance.
Got you. Let's move.
And then another Arc Slash.
Now.
An opening.
It's my turn. Keep it up.
Keep it up.
everyone.
Oh no. Reen.
I'm not done yet.
Arc Slash. Work. Yes.
It's my turn.
Serene Blessing.
Blessing of the moon.
Thanks. Let's move.
Let's just not have you move at all. Although it doesn't always work, so.
My turn.
Brilliant spin. Can I just do it from where I'm standing?
No escape. Saya!
Got an attack
Right.
delay.
Keep it up, everyone.
Oh, great. Oh no, she's fainted.
My turn.
Of course.
Serene blessing.
Blessing of the moon.
You have my thanks.
Oh, good. It gets rid of that too.
Here I go.
Let's go with an impassion.
Arcus, activate.
Need her to be able to do those more. Radiant Waltz?
Behold the might of the Arcade School.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's good. Spark Arrow? If I did anything, should be Earth Lance. Yep.
Arcus, activate.
Here I go.
Oh, shoot.
Ha!
There we go.
Try this.
Here I go.
One more.
Ha!
There we go.
It's my turn.
Let's see. Ethereal Blaze.
Go for it.
It's my turn. Keep it up, everyone.
There you go, Reen. Ooh, good.
Onward. Burn brightly. Overdrive.
Let's go with...
Shatter. They're off guard.
Got you. Here I go.
True Arc Slash.
Ha! Now.
An opening. My turn.
And an Earth Cleaver.
Ah! Now's our chance.
Now we burst.
Now.
Right.
All right.
Leave it to me.
Call allies.
My turn.
Cowards. I need your help right now.
All right, let's get this started.
Plasma Storm.
Let's see if you can live through this. Plasma Storm!
Oh, so much for your comrades.
Of course.
We'll have you temporarily leave for a Crystal Saber.
Your end is sure.
Yes, one blew up.
Okay.
Now for the other one.
Arcus, activate.
We're shoving Earth Lance up him. Oh, I don't have any good arts with Laura.
Shatter! Now's our chance. You're mine.
Oh, he's poisoned.
Try this.
Oh, great, more. Oh, you got an HP heal? Nocturne Bell? Oh, geez, I just realized.
Keep it up, everyone.
And back out you go.
I've got this.
Delay.
My turn. Sia!
Thank you.
Behold the might of the Arcade School.
Oh, almost there. Oh, hang in
Very
there.
well. I leave this to you.
I'll take it
Emma,
from
your
here.
turn.
Dance flames.
Aster Flare.
Aster flare.
Oh, and he just got confused too.
Let's move.
Alright, now just take down a dog.
Too slow. Now.
An opening.
We did it.
Our fighting was in perfect sync.
When I could keep up, at least.
Everyone leveled up.
I did it.
Went to level 83.
I'm so glad. I've got it.
A matter of course.
Ooh, Platinum Shield. Creates a holy barrier that blocks one physical attack. Ooh.
I've got this.
This can't be happening. There.
We did it. Thank goodness. You're all okay.
I think it's about time you toss that sword aside, don't you?
Yeah, unless you want to end up like them.
I'm not finished yet.
Oh, now what?
Way.
There's more of them.
You're only delaying the inevitable. Give up and surrender.
Silence! You should be the one surrendering. If this commoner's life means anything to you, then enough of this nonsense.
Is that who I think it is? Neithardt!
Uh-huh.
What's up?
That's... Whoa.
What's up, Neithardt?
Ah!
Okay. I'm all for the theatrical entrance. But him being able to one-shot them...
Fiona. Instructor Neithardt.
I'm pleased to see you all again.
How's it going? It's been a while.
But I'm no longer your instructor, so you should address me as Major Neithardt now.
As serious as ever, I see.
How very you, Major.
Well, look who showed up to steal all the glory. Good to see you alive, Major Neithardt.
I mean, we could have killed another two of those things.
Likewise.
Fiona, are you okay?
It's okay. I'm perfectly fine.
Aw, hug.
Thank you, Elliot, for coming to save me. For being okay. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm happy you're okay too. I was so worried.
Thank you, each and every one of you. How could I ever possibly repay you?
Getting
Just
out of
glad
here?
that You're all right.
Alright, sorry to pause in this touching moment.
Getting to hear you play the piano again is all the thanks I need.
The Lieutenant General should have this fortress under control before long. You can relax, at least for now.
Hooray, we won. That's +1 for not the Noble Alliance. With that, the Twin Dragons Bridge fell with minimal conflict. And fortunately, they were able to rescue Fiona unharmed. Following the battle, the 4th Armored Division occupied the base. and the soldiers who were stationed there were forced to retreat back to Celdic. However, Celdic was ill-suited as a base and they quickly abandoned it, edging further south. They eventually joined forces with those stationed within Bereahard, and together they strengthened the city's defenses. You can have it. The 4th Armored Division, meanwhile, chose not to pursue them, electing only to free Celdic. And as another Noble Alliance force was stationed along the route to Trista, the stalemate between the two armies resumed. Hey, I mean, there's some good news. We claimed a territory. No longer the Noble Alliance's control. That's good. So fuck the Noble Alliance. Fuck them, fuck their leader. Ah. Feels so good to be so open.
Thank you again for rescuing me. I don't know what I would have done if not for you.
Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined Her Highness coming to my daughter's rescue. I am truly humbled. How can I possibly repay the kindness you have bestowed upon my family?
You needn't repay me for a thing, General. We're all just glad that everything ended without incident.
Thankfully, yeah.
By the way, that was pretty slick timing on your part, Major. I thought you'd been acting separately from the 4th Armored Division all this time.
Yeah, where have you
Indeed.
been?
We were told you were in Western Erebonia.
That's correct, actually. I was away getting in contact with the other divisions, the 7th included. Yesterday,
Which
however,
one's the
I
7th?
got word that Miss Craig had been moved here.
Wait, isn't that Mueller's division?
As soon as I heard the news, I hurried here in record time.
Aw, you're so sweet, Neithardt.
Not at all. I simply did as anyone in my position would.
Huh? What's up with those two? He's got the hots for her.
Huh? But they've known each other for ages, though.
And your point there, Elliot?
Still, it's unlike you to act on a whim, Neithardt. Perhaps it's a sign you're becoming more flexible as a soldier, and I mean that in a good way.
I do realize that, but it was in part due to receiving some guidance from a rather peculiar source.
Peculiar?
And having discovered a way into the base thanks to that, I resolved to make use of it.
A peculiar source?
Who could it be?
Kinda like with us and that weird guy.
Do you mean...
The hooded man.
You wouldn't happen to be referring to a suspicious hooded man, would you?
As it so happens, I am. Is he an acquaintance of yours?
I have a suspicion, but other than that...
Well, acquaintance is a strong word.
Suspicious is right, though.
Now you've got me curious.
Well, leaving him aside for the time being, the 4th Armored Division will be assuming control of the Twin Dragons Bridge from this point forward. Leave everything here to us. You need only to focus on deciding your next destination.
Yeah, which would be what?
Should you require any supplies, you may want to stop by Celdic before leaving.
Thanks, Dad.
We are pretty short on supplies, so that sounds like an excellent idea in my book.
While you may
Let's
have
do
ended
it.
up fighting alongside the Imperial Army this time, I do feel that there is significance in you continuing to act as a third faction.
Don't try and act like we're going to be enemies, though.
I will be wishing you well.
Thank you, Major.
Right back at ya. Catch you later, Fiona.
Bye. Be safe.
Well, we did it. Twin Dragons Bridge and Celdic are out of Noble Alliance control. After saying their goodbyes, Class 7 left those at Twin Dragons Bridge behind. As per Lieutenant General Craig's suggestion, they chose to stop by at the newly liberated Celdic. And while the Courageous was being resupplied, they decided to walk around and check up on the townsfolk. The 18th. Celdic Stopover Day. Ah, it's so nice. Everything's back to normal in this town. Well, as normal as you can be in a war. Well, we should be all set on supplies for now. The townsfolk all seem pretty relieved now that the provincial army's gone too. So glad everything went well. We still have some time until we have to leave. I know Becky and Rosine are somewhere around here. Maybe I should catch up with them. Kinda curious what the rest of the gang is up to too. Bonding points, which can be used to trigger bonding events, will be allocated to you on stopover days. To advance the story, choose to board the Courageous at the eastern exit. Receive bonding points. For the duration of this stopover day, Celdic's town map can be accessed by pressing the square button. Alright, let's see. How many... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Everyone but Celine is a bonding event. How many points? 5? Great. Just bloody great. Well, before we do any of that, let's head over here first. Let's go see if someone's willing to join us. Perfect timing, Green. Hey there, Becky. You're looking much better than the last time we saw you. You got yourself to thank for that. You lot went absolutely mental over at the Twin Dragons Bridge, didn't you? Cannot believe you didn't even tell me that you'd be doing that beforehand. Sorry about that, but yesterday was the first chance we've had to come to Celdic in a long time. What, does this mean you're up for coming with us? Damn right. I've gathered a bunch of stuff for the lads over at the Grand Market, so I'm ready to go. I'm willing to take... I will not take no for an answer, too. I didn't think you would. More than glad to have you aboard. We landed the Courageous not far from here, so I can introduce you to everyone. No need for that. I'm heading in now. Time to brush up on my merchant skills while I've got the chance. That wee daft Hugo will never know what hit him. Careful on the door. Nice to have her back in high spirits. I'll give her the rundown of everything on the ship later. Wait, I missed that. It was like Becky was recruited. Yes? What? Anyway, what else? Alright, to the Grand Market. Alright, there we go. You're the man that I need. Alright, you there. Gambo Jack. I'll buy that. Ride along bear, ride along bunny, black kitty ears, white kitty ears. I'm good. Just ingredients. Oh, there we go. Alright, one sec. Alright, so I guess we start hanging out with people. We've got a bunch. So why did I do that? I'm already in the Grand Market. Anyway, first up is going to be good old Elliot. See how he's holding up after we just rescued his sister. Oh, I'm so relieved that Fiona's safe and sound. I shouldn't have to worry about her as long as she's with Dad either. Yeah, there's no guarantee that she won't run into danger in the future, but next to your dad's a pretty safe place to be. I'm just glad everything worked out in the end. It wouldn't have if not for you and Valimar, though, and the rest of our classmates, of course. It won't be easy to repay you, but I'll be sure to help out as best I can. Come on, we've been through enough that you don't have to worry about repaying us. Just take some time to rest for now. Oh, I know, while I'm here, I might as well go listen to that fiddle player. I probably won't get a better chance than right now, right? Maybe I should join him. Oh, are you coming too? Sure, might as well. That wide open area over there looks like it'd make for a good listening spot, shall we? We shall. Not bad, wee man. Yeah, music like that is perfect for the Grand Market. Yeah, now I'm all jazzed up to work twice as hard. Thank you. Please note that the hat is open to donations. Ha. Wow, he's good. That performance was something else. Yeah, even I could tell just how good it was. Seemed to have lifted everyone's spirits here in the market a little too. You're right. It really is incredible how something so simple can put people's minds at ease. Music really does hold its own unique power, doesn't it? I'd have to agree with that. Concerts like this one, and even our own, really made me realize how amazing music can be. Yeah, I feel like that fact sinking in for me all over again. There are things that music can do that military force can't. Just like how there are things we can do that no one else can. Rescuing Fiona is as good example of that as any. Exactly. Whenever we're feeling down, we just need to remember that we've got our own role to play in all this. And we'll keep trying to find it while doing all we can to bring this conflict to an end. Yeah. Booyah! Rank 4. So weird being... It's like, I don't know. The feeling of, like, supposed to being in a class hasn't really left me. I spoke with the market manager, and he agreed to let us use some of the stuff from the stalls that have closed down. I normally wouldn't have asked, but George said he needed materials for repairing the ship. When you're acting captain, you've got to work with what you're given. This looks like a bit much for her to carry all on her own. I can take half of that for you. Actually, I should probably take more than half. This stuff's probably as heavy as you are. There's no way you should be carrying it all on your own. Well, if you're sure. Oh, since you volunteered, mind doing something else for me too? There's a bunch of unusable stuff here that I thought I'd take for myself, so if you wouldn't mind. You want me to drag this junk for you somewhere too? If you think you can turn it into something useful, then sure. Rin cheerfully helped Toa sort all of the usable items from the unusable items, and together the two of them carried anything worthwhile back to the ship. After that, they took the unusable stuff to the highway. There we go, all ready. This looks like a setup you'd see on a firing range. Uh-huh, that's exactly what it is. This is the perfect opportunity for me to get some practice in. And you know what they say, there's no time like the present. Practice? What kind of practice? Just watch. Oh, geez. Toa's packing heat. That's an orbital gun, isn't it? Pretty big one at that. That design doesn't look a thing like your standard Reinford production, though. That's because it was made at ZCF in Liberal, apparently. I'm trying to think back to Liberal. It's been a while, okay? Yeah, I could kind of see one of the characters using that. It's different from your average orbital gun in that it shoots arts-based bullets. Wait, then what does what? What does an orbital gun usually fire then? I guess the easiest way to understand is to think of it as an orbital staff, but like in the shape of a gun. First our Arcus units, now this. Technology continues to impress. I had no idea ZCF was even producing stuff like that. Prince Oliver gave it to you, didn't he? Yep, right before he parted ways with us. It's a prototype too, so normally only people involved in its development would be able to get their hands on one. The prince must have some connections within ZCF. Oh, you have no idea. Okay, so yeah, no, that does look like one of the ones Oliver did use back in Liberal. And I'm guessing Little Miss Russell hooked them up. Huh, lucky us. I bet Elisa'd be surprised to hear about this. Well, it is a totally new invention. I thought I'd be okay with it because of my experience using regular orbital guns at the academy, but turns out I was wrong. So would you mind helping me out with my target practice, Reen? Not at all. Can I ask what brought all this on, though? You're already the best backup we could ask for. It seems odd for you to be taking up a weapon now. Oh, the music's fading. I was actually a bit perplexed myself when he handed this to me, but I think he realized that I've been worried about my own lack of strength lately. You have? Sorry, I didn't even notice. No, it's okay. It's just I've been tasked with looking after the courageous. I can't rely on everyone protecting me forever. And this isn't just a minor clash we've been swept up in either. This is a full-on war in every sense of the word. If I can't look after myself, I'm just going to end up being a burden. That's the last thing I want. So, can you see why I want to become strong enough to protect myself? This has really been weighing you down, hasn't it? It's not just that either. Viscount Arcade specifically chose me to succeed him. He's trusting me to fill his shoes. To me, that makes it my duty to become capable of supporting everyone on the courageous. Well, that's more than enough to convince me. If you got your heart set on this, then I'll gladly help you out. Let's become stronger together, Toa, along with the rest of the courageous. Yeah. She may be small, but I don't know anyone else who works half as hard as she does. I'll have to do what I can for her sake too. Huh. For some reason, I was always under the impression that, like, all orbital guns did, like, arts attacks. After joining her practice for a while, Reen leisurely walked Toa back to town. Oh, she's got her own link level. Am I allowed to look at that? I don't see any option to... Maybe later? Oh. This game has thrown quite a few different characters on us, so I wouldn't be terribly surprised. Oh, that's Emma. For a second I thought that was Toa again. I was like, what? Alright, so there and there. Well, might as well. Also. Tomato stew. Right. Celdic really knows how to brew a damn good beer. I should have known I'd find you here. Still, hard to argue she hasn't earned it, this time anyway. She seemed preoccupied the whole time we were at the Twin Dragons Bridge, too. What's with that stare? Nothing much. Just be careful you don't end up getting so smashed you end up getting left behind here, okay? Don't you worry. I'm an instructor. I'd never be caught that unaware. And besides, I have years of practice. Oh, maybe I should haul a few barrels of beer on board for when I need a little pick-me-up. Proposal denied. We're a student-run airship. You can't just haul whole kegs of booze on board. What a killjoy. Should I stay with her for a bit? I'm a little concerned about her. Well, just in case, I think I'm gonna stay with you for a little while. I'm afraid to say I wouldn't put it past you to drink yourself under the table and somehow get left behind here. Oh, come on. You could at least rummage up a little good faith in your instructor. Oh well, can't say I mind having some company. Margot, a mug of your best lager for my student. A tea would be fantastic, thanks. It's like, I know we're at war, but still. Yes! Boy, that hit the spot. Hear me again, Margot. Already? Aren't you chugging those down kind of fast? No problem. One quick snooze to counter the booze is all I need. Don't worry, Reen. Sarah's a relatively harmless drunk. She'll drink away, have some fun, pass out for a while, then wake up in tip-top shape. That's why most people tend to let her drink as she pleases. Still a little concerning, though. I've never seen her cause that much trouble while drunk, actually. Glad we're on board with my drinking, then. Hey, where's the refill? Sorry, but we're all out. Say it ain't so. It's hard to get a steady supply nowadays thanks to the sad state of the grand market. We went all out today as well since it's a special occasion, but I'm afraid yours was the last one. You might be able to get your hands on some if you head over to the grand market, though. Oh, baby, fortune's on my side after all. Hey, Reen, I've got a little job for you. Join me in my quest to acquire booze. Allow me to respectfully decline. Ah, you're really gonna make a drunk carry stuff on her own? Pretty please, with the cherry on top? Keep our seats, Margot. Or Margaret? I don't know. I figured there's some kind of accent. I don't know. We'll be right back. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Oh well, buy a barrel or two and I'll pay you for it later. Roger. Wait, we're really doing this? Despite Reen's objections, he was dragged to the Grand Market against his will. After finding and buying some barrels of Celdic's special brew, the poor boy was then asked politely to carry them all the way back. Are these filled with concrete or something? Oh, come on, man up already. You gotta hurry so I can get back to drinking. Sorry, but I need a minute to catch my breath. Your love for alcohol never ceases to amaze. Master Kafai and Dad are the same way, but they're older. I don't think alcoholism is as common in people as young as you. You really know how to flatter a lady, mister. I'm kind of surprised I came to like it this much myself, actually. I only ever got this way because I was copying someone else at first. Oh? Would you mind if I asked who you were copying? A certain gentleman to whom I owe a fair amount. He's the type of person who'd fit right in at an empty bar, swirling his bourbon oh so tenderly. I couldn't help but look up to that image, which is how it all started. Whoops. This probably isn't a conversation to be having with one of my students, huh? Just, try and forget, I said anything. It's nothing that important anyway. Well, it's not often I get to hear you talk about these things. I have to ask, though. Is this where your fondness for classy gentlemen originated from? Who knows? I'll let you figure that one out. More importantly, though, get back to carrying. I can feel myself sobering up here. On it, fair madam. Couldn't have put them on wheels or something? Make it easier? Give us a wagon or something? After carrying the barrels back, Reen was forced to bear witness to yet another intense drinking session. Oh yeah, level 4. Alright. Let's see. Ding, 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 ding. Alright, where am I going? I can go there, and I can go there. Well, it's right across the way, so... There you are. My orbital shotgun was in need of some maintenance, so I finally decided to bite the bullet, and have someone take a look at it. I'll be staying right here until I get it back, but once I do, I want to go out and thank some people. After everything the townsfolk did for us by letting us hide out here, I want them to know their kindness wasn't taken for granted. He's right, we really owe them. Maybe I should join them. Do you mind if I join you? Those people did so much for us that I think they really deserve our thanks. Happy to have the company. They waited for maintenance to be finished on Machias' shotgun, then hit the town to start thanking people. Hello, Machias, and your friend too. Thanks for feeding Lulu the other day. It's fine. I used to do the same for the cats that lived around my house. That aside, I hope you're not still bullying Susie, Jake. Maybe I am, or maybe I'm not. Who cares about that, though? Come play with us, Spexter. Spexter? How many times do I need to tell you to have some respect for your elders? Despite the teasing, he seems to get along with them fairly well. Honestly, you kids don't know how worried I was when you never came back from the Twin Dragons Bridge. Thank goodness you're unharmed. Sorry, we really should have gotten in touch with you sooner. We still can't thank you enough for providing us with the food and drinks while we were here. We'll be sure to pay you back in full one day. Don't you worry about that. You just focus on what you need to do for now. I'm sure things will only be tougher from here on out after all. What? You wanted to thank me? Hey, no need for that. If you really want to, though, buy a newspaper. Or 10. I'll get back to you on that. He never stops trying to win a sale, does he? There's no need to for you to thank us. In fact, we are the ones who should be thanking you all for everything you've done. No, not at all. Class 7 may never have been reunited if not for the help of everyone here. But we hardly did anything of note. You're all students of my good friend Van Dyke, too, so it was only natural. I look forward to seeing how much you grow by the time this war comes to an end. Thank you, sir. We won't let you down. That should be everyone, I think. I have to admit, I wasn't expecting them all to cheer me on like that. That just goes to show how meaningful the time you spent here was. They all seem pretty happy about being freed from the Noble Alliance, too. It's a bit too early to be celebrating. They could come back at any moment. Still, going around and talking to the townsfolk has helped me better see that Celdic's free for now. I think I'm starting to see the power we have to help change the, things here in Erebonia for the better. Yeah, definitely. This is only the start, though. It's up to us to set the heights we achieve. And I won't forget it. Ooh, not enough. What's going on here? Hi, and our last bonding event. With the provincial army routed, peace has finally returned to this town. It may only be temporary, but for now, that's something worthy of celebration. He looks incredibly uncomfortable to be here. Not that I can blame him. Hey Eustace, what do you say we walk around the market for a bit? Should be a pretty fun since they're finally getting it back together. What brought this on? Who cares? Come on, let's go. So what's troubling you, boy? With that, Reen dragged a reluctant Eustace to the Grand Market. This is the first time I've been to Celdic's Grand Market. Huh? Really? That's a surprise. Though I guess you never had the chance to come here during any of our field studies. While it may be part of the Kreutzen province, I rarely visited Celdic itself. In fact, I hardly left the Brereahard area before entering Thor's. Well, that's all the more reason to make the most of our time here, right? Kind of a shame it's not nearly as bustling as it was the last time we were here. Maybe I should head back to the Courageous after. Alright, lads. How's it keeping? Oh, it's Becky's dad. How are you, sir? Ha! It's been a while. I heard you lot did some real work at the Twin Dragons Bridge. We actually got some nice fresh apples in this morning, so here, fancy a wee try? Nah worries either. It's on me. Think of it as celebrating Celdic's freedom. Well, if you're offering, thanks. How exactly does one eat this? Just take a bite into it. This is fresh too, so it'll taste better than the store-bought kind. You were right. The juiciness enhances its flavor well. Good to hear, good to hear. And just to be sure, you're Duke Albrea's son, right? You knew? Not need to panic, wee man. I've just heard rumors about you and your bro is all. They say the youngest brother's a bit unfriendly, but always kind to wee kids and the like. Then there's the eldest brother, who's so skilled he's one of the reasons the Noble Alliance has been doing so well in the war. That's certainly true. Well, I cannot deny that most of us at the Grand Market aren't exactly fond of Duke Albrea. But at the same time, I'm nearly silly enough to hold some grudge against you just because you're a son. Pretty sure the same applies to everyone else too. It's a relief to hear you say that. Thank you so much. Nah bother. I'd hate to see him not have a good time here is all. I certainly wasn't expecting that. After everything that's happened here because of my father's influence, I had thought to hang my head low, but who would have thought that I'd be accepted so readily? It's not all that complicated, you know? In the end, you're only tied to the Duke is through your blood, right? So just be yourself, Eustace. Be proud of who you are, like you usually are. I really haven't been myself recently, have I? Not if you're giving me a pep talks like these. You're right, Reen. I should take this time to prepare for future outings rather than waste it worrying over nothing. Good to hear. And bond has strengthened. There we go. He gets anger. Alright, well, that's all of the bonding events. What are you doing over here, Emma? Planning on hitting the town, Emma?
Oh, hello, Reen.
Yeah.
Something like that. I was going to take a little walk over to Lunaria Nature Park.
Oh? This wouldn't have anything to do with Celine and I sensing the higher elements last time we were there, would it?
Yes, actually. She told me all about it. I thought it might be a good idea for me to go take a look myself. Shouldn't be too much trouble for me. The monsters around there aren't especially challenging.
And I guess if I had a bonding event, I'd be joining her. So apparently, Little Miss Princess is in here. Ah. Oh, you're in your school uniform. What's the occasion?
I wanted to come along to give my regards to the market manager, so I'm using this as my secret disguise. Putting this on reminds me of back when I first met, when we first met at St. Estraya.
Same here. Really suits you. Though just seeing it, I can't help but wonder if Elise is alright.
I have a question, Reen.
Oh, what's on your mind?
On second thought, never mind.
Well, we would have gotten an answer to that if we had a bonding point. But hey, that's where New Game Plus is for, where you get all your bonding points.
Hard not to get a little nostalgic being here, isn't it? I'm thinking back on all those requests we did and the whole mess with the Grand Market last time we were here. I bet none of us ever thought things would get this crazy back then. Oh well, no sense taking a stroll down memory lane when I could actually walk around and look at things here.
Alright, Milliam's at the church. Laura, V are in the inn. Guys is right in front of the market. You know what? Guys is right there. Just look at the windmill off in the distance. Amazing, aren't they? I wonder what led people to think of harnessing the wind's blessing like that. Perhaps the wind's the reason the market's merchants are as resilient as they are. Windmill? Oh yeah, that one. I mean, when you live with the elements, you start to wonder if you can use them for something more. It's been quite some time since we were here last. But no matter how long I'm away, I don't think I'll ever be able to divorce this place from my memories of our field study. You can say that again. Man, we had no idea what we were in for back then, did we? We've really grown a lot.
That we have. And we owe our transformation to the experiences we've shared and the people who have supported us along the way. We should be grateful not to forget the debt of gratitude we owe each and every one.
Well, that was nice and quick. Alright, so I'm guessing they're upstairs? Wait, is that? Oh, it's Anton.
What are you doing here?
Well, I guess Corellia Fortress is now No longer required.
Hey people, noise levels down a little please. Cat trying to sleep here. The way they're hooting and hollering, you'd think the war was over.
Well, they were just freed from a brutal tyrant. Let them have their moment. It's not like we're using today for anything but rest, right?
I guess things did turn out okay. You guys meshed pretty well with Valimar too, so try to keep that up for next time. But don't do anything too crazy, got it?
Fee? Fee? Should have guessed she'd be asleep. Odd place for a nap, Fee. Now that I think about it, this was about where those Jaegers showed up last time. Maybe the worry that they might show up again tired her out. We will never know. Alright, how close can I get to the shop? Oh, I can do that. Save myself a few steps. Then dash over here. Millium in a church.
Apparently, they're going to hold a Sunday school class right here really soon. They did those in the chapel in Trista too, right? Oh man, this is so cool. What are they like anyway?
Yep, Wait, you've never been to Sunday school?
Nope. No, siree. Don't feel like I missed out on anything either. Even if hearing about kids getting educated does make me think about the academy all over again.
Alright, well, that's everyone. So, let me make a quick save, just in case I want to come back. Actually, where... Is this the only... Actually, no, I've gotten everything. Let's go. There's still some time before we have to leave. Should I head back to the Courageous now? Let's go.
Leaving so soon?
Uh-oh. Who's that? Oh, it's you.
You're...
Hi there.
I see you remember me after all. That's quite the honor, Reen Schwarzer.
Just who in the world are you? I'm aware how you've been supporting both us and Major Neithardt from the shadows, but you're a little too suspicious for your own good. Why do you know my name? What exactly are you trying to accomplish?
There's no need to be hasty, but the time has finally come for me to reveal my true identity to you.
Being a little dramatic there. If it isn't the teacher.
Tis I, Thomas, your favorite instructor!
What? Instructor Thomas.
It's certainly been a while since you've enjoyed the bliss of one of my enthralling lessons, hasn't it? I trust you've been doing well. Why are you of all people here? Wait, no. The better question is, why were you in disguise in the first place? An excellent question. And fortunately, one with a simple answer
Oh,
as well.
good. He's actually going to answer a question.
See, I simply wanted to avoid any trouble that might arise if anyone were to place me as one of Thor's instructors. I must be a master of disguise, because it worked so well that no one ever suspected me.
Wow.
I think I need a minute to process all of this. So you're the one who helped us back at the Twin Dragons Bridge? Indeed. 'Twas I. My goal was to aid you as covertly as I could manage. But there's no need to lurk in the shadows any longer. I pledge my support, my life, my love. From now on, you can sleep easier at night knowing I'll be right there.
That's not helping at all.
Isn't this all a bit sudden? Oh, I suppose it will be helpful to have another instructor on board.